You get them all out? Get them all out?
Yes.
What's the matter? Just leave the door open. They'll come out on their own, love. Good morning, chickens. Sweetie, they'll come out on their own.
No, she didn't. I just came to you. She didn't come.
Just leave the door open. They'll come out. Or chase her down and catch her.
Come here, Jesse. It's okay. Got it.
You just wanted to snuggle each chicken, didn't you?
No, they didn't come out. I grabbed their
You're a
bowl.
chicken
I said,
snuggler.
Hey, girls. I went right here, wait for them to come out. They did not come out.
Oh, bad chickens.
But anyways, the story was, I opened the pen, none of them came out. So I went and grabbed the bowl, yelled, hey girls. So I went out of the pen while I was doing it. They wouldn't even come out. So I just set the bowl down right there while I was holding Bunny. So then I set Bunny down, she right here where Mary Jane is. She was crying and stuff. And then I got Gel on, then I got Edna, which she was one of the hardest.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like being held. She hit me in the eye with her wing. She didn't want to be held. And then, of course, it shouldn't surprise you, Rita, Mary Jane, and Jessie were the last ones.
Of course.
That when I get in the pen. I'm sure it does not surprise you at all.
They're usually always the last, huh?
Yeah, Rita. Remember when Rita was a baby, like all of the chickens, and then Rita would be last? Jello would be like first to get outside.
Still the same, huh?
Still the same. But yeah, the Bunny usually gets out because...
Let's go free all those other birds.
Mary Jane was one of the hardest too. I had to let go of her one time. She was crazy. Yeah.
Ooh, you chickens are in trouble with Lily.
Oh yeah.
Did they still have food in their bowl?
Yes. Jelly just pooped.
Jello pooped. Yes, they have food in their bowl?
Yes.
Did they still have food in their bowl, or did you put food in their bowl?
They still have food in their bowl.
All right, cool deal. Let's go do the other ones.
Probably like
Yeah. Oh, it's freezing.
Doesn't he look like a real rooster?
He is a real rooster.
Well, I know, but doesn't he look like
He
a
does.
grown-up one?
He's so big.
Such big.
Oh, is
We'll
he all
keep
red
him.
on this? Sorry.
Because they fight a lot.
He's just like that. Anyways,
Probably bleeding.
it is freezing. We've got the birds out now, so they can start free ranging, aka pooping on everything. That's the one fun side of free ranging birds. But you can still see the moon. Maybe you can see it. We can still see the moon. We are changing things up a little bit this week. We are not doing the minimalist homeschool plans that we have on our website. We are going to start doing something different. I have an idea that I think is going to be a great idea. I want to start applying it though to see how it works. So I'll share a little bit more with you guys when I get inside and I'm not freezing. But I'm really, really excited to kind of start playing with this. Leave them be. They can eat out of that one. It's okay. It's okay, Lil. Stop. Stop. So yes, we're going to start playing with that this week and see how it goes. We also have friends coming up later today. And I need to make up another batch of elderberry syrup. We shared it in the magazine, the autumn edition, that you can get at the link down below if you haven't gotten it already. But elderberry syrup is like the best thing ever. And we used to buy it at the store, but it was ridiculously expensive. But it would work every time we got it. And then a friend of ours, and we were talking about it, and then she started making it. And last winter, especially with the flu season being as bad as it was, we do not do flu shots or anything like that. And we were expecting Olivia to be born, and it was looking like, she was going to be born early, which she was. She was born about a month early. And so just being very kind of cautious she is. She was incredibly tiny. Just being very, very cautious, especially last winter, about making sure that nobody got sick. Will you put that poor bird down? Making sure that nobody got sick because I was so nervous, you know, especially with that little itsy bitsy baby. And I'm telling you, elderberry syrup is where it's at. You just take a little bit each day. We just put it in our tea in the evening. The kids just take a little, half a teaspoonful, and it keeps everybody healthy. And then if you do get sick, you just take more, and it's amazing. It's very, very awesome and easy to make and to have. So we've about finished up our elderberry syrup that my friend made. So when she comes up today, I think we're gonna make some more elderberry syrup. Yum. So that's our plans for the day. But like I said, when I get inside and I'm not absolutely freezing because my hand's turning to ice, we'll talk more about this whole new school thing we're going to do. Yeah, we need to go inside. My hand is frozen. So anyways, that's our plan for this week, and I have an incredibly busy week towards the middle and end of the week. I have 3 events that I am designing florals for this week, and it's a lot of work, but we're going to try to stay on track as much as we possibly can and still get all of the stuff done. So fingers crossed.
It's really cold too because I have no feathers on my feet.
No feathers on their feet, so their feet are probably cold. Ooh, my hands are like ice cubes. Yeah.
Stop it.
All right, let's go eat some oatmeal and drink some coffee and do some Bible. Okay, so I want to break down a little bit what we're going to do that's different from what we have on minimalisthomeschool.com. I have been working on a video to break this down in like a lot of detail because I think it's really important and it really deserves that. But every time I try to do the video, something happens. It's a complete disaster. I did try to push through and still film one day, but then I went back and I watched the videos and was like, this is ridiculous. I need to do a better job at this. Not that we're like fancy and professional by any means, but still, I need to do a better job of it. So I'm going to work on trying to get that done. I also have an incredibly busy week this week, so I don't want to keep putting it off, but I also don't know how I'm going to fit it in. Point being, I don't know if any of you, if you've watched we did a review on the Bibles that we use in our homeschool and we talked about it then, but the Action Bible. This is the original Action Bible that we bought our son 5 years ago, maybe?
Sure.
Do you need in here?
Yep.
Okay.
Just reset.
Daddy doesn't like the camera. So I think it was about 5 years ago, our son we'd recently been diagnosed with dyslexia, and we were struggling to get him interested in reading. I mean, when it came to reading, he just wouldn't touch it. It totally stressed him out. He couldn't handle it. So we got this Action Bible, and it is the entire story of Scripture, but written like a comic book. And the man who does all these comic illustrations, he, I mean, literally worked for like DC and Marvel. So, I mean, this is like high quality, really, really, really cool stuff. But they did a fantastic job with it. And because of this, our son, I mean, he knows his scripture. I mean, all the stories and the outline, I mean, he knows them like the back of his hand. He really, really, really does. So when we were working on the magazine, and this company contacted us, David C. Cook. It's this Christian publisher. They're worldwide. They're fantastic. And I went, wait a second. They're the folks from the Action Bible. We love the Action Bible. We gift this to people. It's fantastic. I mean, look at this. Samson of the line. It's so cool. So they sent us. We're talking with them, working on some different things, but they wanted to send us this whole line of Action Bible products, which I didn't even know existed. I live under a rock, clearly. So they sent us all these different things, and I'll do a video that goes into and breaks down all of those things because it's definitely, you need to see it. The stuff is fantastic. So we started last week because the more I was looking at this Action Bible devotional that they sent us, the more I was looking at it, I was like, this is just fantastic. The way the stuff is laid out, the different things in here, and to see how eager and excited the kids were, they were all about it. And so last week, that was part of that hike and everything that we did. Last week for week 1, we read through in the beginning where it has the different comic book stuff here starting in Genesis. And then it gives you these various key verses and visions, missions, and things to go and do. And that's what part of our hike and the different stuff, reading Psalm 19 out loud outside, going out and looking at the stars at night, all of that was all part of this. And so the more we were looking at it and the kids were just so into it, I want my children to be educated. Obviously, they have to know how to read and write and, you know, work with figures and numbers. They have to know all of that stuff. But above all of that, I want my children to be spiritually sound. I want them to know their scriptures. I want to train them up to be the disciples for Christ that we all should be striving every day to go out into the world and to be. And so the more we were mulling this over and praying over it, the more this idea kept kind of coming into my mind of using this stuff as the basis to create a curriculum that is focused on being disciples in action. So learning and doing all the things that we need to do, but instead of focusing on going subject by subject and checking all the boxes for, okay, we did math, we did language arts, we did spelling practice, we did history, of kind of meshing all of that together and keeping our focus on being disciples for Christ, and then letting all of the natural learning and all of the various subjects around that fold in with that. Does that make any sense? So keeping that focus on scripture and becoming true disciples of Christ, and letting all of the subject learning that the kids need and that we have to do for them here as, you know, I mean, we have to be a part of the system to some degree in our homeschool and making sure we're covering the things that legally, you know, we have to be covering, but keeping our focus there. So I have this idea that I'm mulling around, and I have an idea of what I want it to be that I'm not going to go too much into. I just want to start using it with our kids. So we talked with them about it. Minimalist Homeschool, the plans we have on there will still continue to be there. We'll get terms 2 and 3 posted and do all of that. But for the next few weeks anyways with our kids, I want to kind of try out what I'm thinking week by week and see what works, what doesn't work, and kind of figure it out from there. So I made these little booklets, one for me and then one for each of my kids, starting with week 2. So we're going to use the Action Bible devotional, which is fantastic. It's a whole year's worth of devotionals with activities and stuff for the whole family to do. We're going to use this as kind of our guidebook. And then we have David C. Cook sent us the Action Storybook Bible, which is just kind of a simplified version made geared towards the younger kids. So Virginia and I will do her reading out of here with the different scripture that's being covered each week in the devotional. Lily will use our original Action Bible that we've had. It's well loved, but it's still hanging in there. So we'll do her reading there. And then David C. Cook also sent us, they have these Action Bible study Bibles, which there's an ESV and an NIV that they sent us. So Travis will be doing his reading out of here, which these are super cool. They've got so many neat little notes and some more of the comics and stuff in them as well. They're really neat. So we'll be using those. I will make sure you subscribe so that way you can see when I do the full David C. Cook breakdown of the Action Bible series, because David C. Cook did send us a brand new Action Bible. We are going to hold on to ours even though it's pages or we've had to tape some and fix it a little bit. We are going to hold on to our original though, and we will be doing a giveaway of the Action Bibles. So stay tuned. We'll get that done soon, I promise. But then we will go through, I've put together one little kind of pamphlet for me with everything breaking down, kind of thinking about how I want to do this, and then one for each of the kids. So this gives us a section to go through. There's a key verse, X-ray vision, your mission, and then at the end of the week, mission accomplished, and a big picture page. So we will go through out the week and kind of work through these topics and these just different things to learn about and read about from the Action Bible, the devotional part. So we're going to be working on that throughout the week. And then each day of the week, instead of having like a list of subjects that we have to do, I kind of just gave the day like a theme. And then we will not only be working through the steps from the devotional book, but each day with the theme will be hitting various school topics based off of that. So I went ahead and labeled them. Monday, we're going to do like nature in action, which will have some, again, bringing in getting out into nature, seeing what we can there. We'll bring in science and art appreciation, more scripture reading, writing, drawing, all of that based in there. Tuesday, we're going to do like a writer's tea time, kind of taking that Brave Writers poetry tea time idea, but just instead of keeping it focused on just poetry, it will be kind of an across the board with writing. So we'll go more into that on Tuesday. Wednesday will be more of our crafting in action. So I left that kind of open-ended. Handicrafts, our son wants to be doing woodworking and building stuff. The girls love doing little crafty projects. And then there's just projects around the property and the home that we would like to work on. So as a family, that will kind of be our focus there. We've got building on the chicken pen to do. That will bring in math and geometry and all of these different skills that we have there. So that will be our focus on that day. Thursday will be our watch and learn day. There's so many fantastic resources we have out there. I even just got on PureFlix and was looking at different things kind of based off of the scriptures in Genesis and the stories we are covering this week, and pulled up some really fantastic shows based off of that. So we're going to spend some time kind of using those resources on Thursday. And then Friday will be our gaming in action day, which again, this is still rough and I'm trying to figure out exactly how we put it together. But like for Fridays, we usually do more of like an unschool day. So I thought adding some fun family games into that would be a perfect kind of fit. Our kids love creating their own games. Travis this weekend has been sitting out with his notebook, writing more than I've ever seen this kid write, because he has this idea for this like card game that's a like survival story in it. And so he has been writing out his whole playbook of how the game works and what the cards do and how you can respond and all of this. So our kids love creating their own games. They love playing just board games, card games, dice games, whatever in general. They also love getting on and playing like Minecraft and stuff and creating their own worlds and games on there. So we're going to be doing that along with one other thing, but I forgot to grab it. Our friends over at David C. Cook sent us this Action Bible Guess It game, along with the Action Bible Handbook. This is a dictionary where they've taken people, places, and things throughout Scripture and added descriptions and breakdowns and photos and all of this stuff in with it. And then there is this Guess It game where you take the cards, it's all people, places, and things in the Bible, and you get these clues of what it is, and it's a whole game where you have to try to guess what the person, place, or thing is. So the kids are dying to play this. Ever since David C. Cook sent it, I have not let the kids touch it because I didn't want it to get messed up, because I wanted to do the video and share all of this with you guys. So if they don't get to play this game soon, I think they're going to lose their marbles. So this is on our list to do today. They've already been taking bets on who's going to do the best at it. So far, they think Daddy is going to beat all of us with guessing the different people, places, and things. So maybe we'll all be doing a little extra looking into the dictionary before we play with Daddy on Friday, so we can see if we can beat him. That is our plan. That's what we're going to do, and see how it works out. Again, I have an idea in my head, and we will see how it plays out. The kids are super duper excited about it, though. I want something that, our whole plan with all of this is to minimalist in the way of getting rid of all the stuff that we don't really need. Making it simple and easy and fun, but still very meaningful and covering all the things that need to be covered. So the whole thought behind this whole idea that I'm kind of playing with again is to make it incredibly simple and easy on the parents, where you're not having to do all of this crazy work, but because I want it to be fun and meaningful, where everybody's really genuinely excited to do this stuff. School shouldn't be something that it's like, yeah? School should be something that everybody's excited to do, that it's not just here, you have to sit at the table between this time and fill out these workbooks, but learning's everywhere. Learning's everywhere, and it doesn't stop. And we want everybody really excited about it. Oh! Oh, you lost your balance. So anyways, I'm going to go grab the kiddos who are outside playing with chickens, obviously, and bring them in so we can get started. I'm really excited. And they're really excited too. So we've got a lot of kinks we're going to have to work out, I'm sure, as we figure it all out. But Lord willing, it might be something really cool, and maybe something that we can put together in like a finished package and give to people, so that maybe if anybody else is interested in doing it, you can do it as well. So, you ready? Yeah? No? You cannot fit that whole monkey in your mouth. It's all wet. All right, you ready to go get your brother and your sisters? Call them. Say, oh. Oh. Are you really not going to do it? That's how you call them all day long, and then I try to get you to do it, and you won't. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's how she... Did you just puke? That's how she calls them, and they all come running. She'll sit there and go, oh, and all of the kids come. You're trying to do it. Go, oh. You're being stinky. You're being stinky. All right, we're going to go get some school done. See how it works out. Hopefully it should be fun. Huh, ready? Ready, Freddy? Ready, Freddy? Oh. Show me all your cool pottery stuff. You made all this? So what did you make, Jen?
That.
What is it?
No, but tell us what they are. Pancake and gout. And a meatball sandwich. Fish bowl and some meatball sandwiches.
Potato soup in that bowl, right? And Lily, what'd you make? You made all kinds of stuff.
I made a cup with a straw.
Oh, there's like a shadow. It's hard to see. All right, a cup with a straw.
This is the straw. This is just the water.
Awesome.
A bowl with meatballs.
Yum.
Bubba
gum.
A hot.
Oh, your hot cocoa mug, yeah.
My name is Mr. Nice.
You drink it through your face mask?
Broken up pancake.
Broken up pancake.
Another regular little pancake. A pizza. A white pizza. And a plate. Fork.
Very nice. Oh, that's your fork? Oh my gosh, how cute.
Spoon. I cannot breathe with it closed.
Can't breathe with it closed.
Yeah,
And a spoon holding a meatball. Let me see how cute. How neat that is, you guys.
Oh, and this is my turtle.
And a turtle.
Fell off. Oh no, it's trying to go in its shell. Yeah,
Oh, the turtle's trying to go in its shell?
But its head is still sticking out. Its feet and stuff is in its shell, but its head is still sticking out.
That is so cool. I love all your little
Could I go to
things.
the store and actually buy clay like Dad said?
You don't like your clay? Where'd you get all this clay, from the hill? Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Good job.
What's that dragon supposed to be on her shield, Mom? Who's that dragon?
Well, we have finished our workbook portion. I think it went okay. Look, here's another Jeep. We just went by 2 Jeeps, though. Oh, you know what? I have the Jeep counter. You want to count Jeeps?
Yep.
She loves counting Jeeps. This started almost a year ago, and we're still doing it. Oops. All right, you can click for 2. So I totally ordered a counter so that we could keep accurate count of all the Jeeps that she sees. It's like our game we play. Anyways, whatever. So we did our like lesson part of the book, which maybe was a little rough, I think, since I was trying to like figure it out and put it into action. You know, it's always kind of weird, like you have an idea in your head how it can all play out, but actually trying to make it all happen. And some of us, Lillaby back there a little bit, was having a bit of a rough time a little bit, huh, sweetie? But I think we've gotten it all figured out. We sat down and had lunch. Lily and I sat down outside together on the swing and we're watching the chickens and chatting just about how she feels and what she thinks about it. But I think the biggest thing our kids keep...
I don't think sheepies are up to date.
Yeah, I didn't see the sheep. The biggest thing our kids keep talking about, Lily specifically, is she wants to get out and do things. Right, Lil? Not just be... I totally just dropped it. Not just sitting at the table or on the couch or whatever working, but like physically up and out doing things. So that was kind of my hope in this whole plan that we're putting together, is to have things that keep us actually, you know, in action doing things and not just inside or whatever. So that's what we're focusing on and what we're trying to do. Still a little rough trying to figure it out, but we're gonna run to the store real quick. We will be able to do grocery shopping next week. There's no way I can fit it in this week, but next week we're going to be back on track and do our monthly grocery shopping trip, where I go out one day, do all of the grocery shopping. We have the whole month's worth of meals all planned out and go get everything, because I did not do it this month. We have spent way more money than we usually do. We have eaten out more than we should. Not that it's been a ton, but it was still more than we should. And every day practically it has me running around getting stuff, which is driving me nuts. It's completely inefficient and it's just obnoxious and I don't like it. So this week my family will have to decide on our menu items so that I can get everything planned out, because I cannot do this again. This is ridiculous. It's a lot of work in the one day to get all of the shopping done and everything put together and organized, but not doing it is miserable for me, especially. But I think everybody found it kind of obnoxious this month. It's been kind of frustrating. So we're gonna run to the store, get some stuff, and then when we get back, we're gonna go on our nature hike to see if we can find ants and lizards and different things that we read about in Proverbs. We read about God's purpose for these different animals and different things. So we're gonna do more of that when we get home, which is super exciting. And then our friends should be here soon so we can have fun and play with them and make elderberry syrup. We're gonna make it in her Instant Pot. That's what she's been doing her elderberry syrup in. So I'm pretty excited to do that, because elderberry syrup is fantastic. So, and to do it in the Instant Pot, it takes like a portion of the time and was really, really good. So we're gonna work on that today. Go get stuff for chili. Is there anything else we need to do, Lil? I don't think so.
Get Burger King for Dad?
Yes, and Daddy wants a burger from Burger King. So we're gonna go do that. Get home. Look here, there's another Jeep. See how many Jeeps we can count on the way. All right, we are heading out and going to hike around our property and look for anywhere that we can see God at work in the nature around us. Today we specifically read about ants and what ants do. So we're going to see if we can find any ants at work. And the hyrax, which we do not have, and locusts, which pretty sure we're not going to find, and lizards. But it's kind of cold, so we're going to look and see if we see any lizards. During the summer we see lizards. Don't know if we're going to see lizards today. But we're going to go out and hike and see where we can see God at work. From the biggest things all the way down to smallest.
They're mean. Lizards are like snakes.
Lizards are like snakes?
They bite you.
They can. Lots of things can bite you, though.
No, like aggressive bite.
Oh, the lizards bit you because you're chasing them around trying to catch them all. Yes, they did. All right, you ready to go on a hike? Yeah? What's the matter? You okay? What's the matter? Oh, you just want to play video games. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to go play outside. A snake nest?
Under there, there's probably snakes.
Oh yeah, we think there's a nest of snakes underneath our cement slab because that's where they always come from. Anyways, ready for Freddy's?
Jerry, you ready?
Did you already find an ant house?
What is it? It's right here. It's a broken up ant house. Or it's a build. Ants are building up houses. So you can tell us.
Yeah.
There's
Look out here. There might be more.
sand over there.
Why is your stuffed animal in a sock out here?
There was a baby kitten in it because Pickle wanted the baby kitten to be warm this morning. I stuffed animal.
Whoa! She
So
wanted a
Rocky was-
baby kitten to be born, so you put it in a sock.
Warm.
Warm! I thought you said born. Okay, so you made a baby kitten warm by putting it in a sock.
Of
course you did.
Rocky snuggle it.
And letting Rocky snuggle it. You heard that right.
I quit.
I'm happy.
Alright. Okay, let's go look up here. Come on.
Come on then.
Yeah, I think that's quite a hiking stick.
Perfect for Poke and Lily, which is far away.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Put your hiking stick down, boy.
This is my hiking stick.
This is where we're finding the clay.
Oh wow, this is where you guys have been digging up clay?
Yep. First it started off as a tiny little like that big.
Yeah, now it's one that we can all twist our ankles in.
It started on that
Not a boy, Alan.
Yeah, he has a point, because
Daisy, right? Yep, it's a daisy. I can tell by the smell. Smell.
stop and smell the flowers.
Everybody stop.
Little snake. We just about stepped on the snake.
Where?
I don't know how you saw it. How did you
Where?
notice it? Jen, it's okay.
Virginia!
Oh, I see it. How did you see that?
Dude, me, terrified of him. Gotta
I
say,
don't
it's
even
cool.
know if I can
That
see it.
is
See
a-
the little green snake there? We just about stepped on him. I don't know how we didn't
You
step on him.
literally had your foot right next to his head. Like, I mean.
He's not impressed by seeing us.
And you and your flip-flops, you would have bitten your little toes right off.
Me too. I flip-flopped.
Of course. Hey, I'm actually wearing boots.
Okay, I can't
See him right there.
Oh, there he is.
There.
He is pretty
He's
long
like,
there.
what the heck?
What are you? Jerry? I know he smells the snake.
I doubt it. Jerry, you didn't save us from the snake.
What's wrong with him? That's not a baby.
No, don't notice it now, dummy.
I really don't think he's noticing it.
No clue.
He's not the best
He
dog
smells
when it
something.
comes.
Right, hold on to him.
Keep going.
I don't know, buddy.
Keep going. Go find a new spot, buddy.
Yeah, this is the wrong spot. That's how you'll die, because Jerry the
If we
dumb
ever
one.
have a mission where we need to find snakes, Alan.
Isn't that cool, though, to see them all?
That's the exact same kind of snake, like literally, I almost thought it was the same one for a second. When I was walking home from Dollar Tree one day, walking down the middle of the road, and I stepped just like you, right by it,
Yeah.
and happened to look down as I did it. It was like, oh, keep walking.
I know when you made that, at first I thought you were
Where is
just
he?
joking when you were like, ah!
Where is he?
He's right there.
Still there.
Why would Alan be joking? He throws rocks. He doesn't joke about snakes.
So look at that.
It's pretty. I want to
It's pretty. It's like a
But he's
breakthrough.
aggressive right now.
Jen, come back!
Oh, there, you're gonna step right on it.
So maybe we don't want to walk through the leaves
I
down.
don't want to
What
believe.
if we walk around them?
I can't really even see him anymore.
We've seen a lot of baby snakes here lately, though.
I see him now.
Trying to get him to go.
He's smelling you like, what's up, man? I found my hangout spot.
Trying to get you to.
He will not move.
I know he's.
It's like, no. I found my spot.
We're trying to get him off so he's not.
Poison snake. Is
No,
he
he's
poison?
not a. No,
I
he's
thought
not
green
poisonous.
means poison.
Alan's the
He's just
one
a little
that's
garden
afraid of snakes,
snake.
but he's the only one doing anything.
Well, he just needs to.
I want
You don't want to step on him. We don't want to hurt him. He just needs to move along somewhere.
Did you just assume a snake was gender?
A snake was
What is
just
wrong with your mother?
2018. Can't assume these things.
I don't want. Oh, puppy. You have to.
Well, Gary's hearing all kinds of noises.
How beautiful it is.
Like, wow.
So pretty.
What's so pretty?
Look at everything. Being able to look out over here and see all the leaves changing colors. What?
The furthest mountain is the mountain range.
I didn't even know.
Oh, look at your acorns. Pretty cool, huh?
That's a fire!
Yeah, the ones, that's the Blue Ridge Parkway over there. The one we can see.
Then we're just down there for this.
I'm holding your acorns. Fill my pockets with acorns.
Mom, I want to find more
You
ants.
have to take them out before you do laundry.
I want to find more ants.
All right, let's go look for ants and pay attention for the snakes that we might possibly step on. All right, run down the hill.
Okay.
Potsman.
Yep, Potiphar beats them.
Snakeville!
Not Snakeville.
Alan, we found
The
Snakeville!
actual bullet in the tree. that was
Hey,
in the tree.
and guess what? There's all kinds of trails back here. Hey, kids.
I thought all this was mowed.
Kids, listen. Kids. You see all these trails kind of around all this tall stuff back here in the field? No, these are where all the deer walk through.
But remember when we...
See how there's all of these, when we go through, you'll see all kinds of trails and where the grasses have been pushed down. Do you hear that? That's where all the deer are coming through, all over here. And
Remember?
Pot's over there pushing it all down. Pretty cool though, huh?
Come on.
Jen, this grass is almost as tall as you are. Potiphar, you're gonna get lost. Jen, look how deep it is. Come through on the trails where the deer have been walking. Look, it's almost like we're starting a Christmas tree farm over here.
On Alan. Alan!
You got like a tree farm going. These are all little pine trees. Look it, we have a Charlie Brown tree farm over here.
What's a Charlie Brown tree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Charlie Brown tree. These are Charlie Brown trees. Wait, why are they called
Pretty cool.
Charlie Brown trees?
Oh, kid, all the things that you don't know.
Why am I over here?
Because you like having fun with us. Come on, Uncle Alan.
Okay, bye guys.
Not a single tree.
You disappeared,
I'm at
Pickle.
least like covered.
Look,
And I also wasn't planning on doing it.